morning, it's Uncle Lou here. Yeah, that's right, it's me, Uncle Lou, with your Fiesta Bowl halftime report. Clemson versus Ohio State. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a ball game, which is a minor miracle considering this is a first-round playoff game, and usually we don't get good games here, as was the case earlier when the Land Thieves, the Oklahoma Engines, or Sooners, whatever they're called these days, come out and crap the bed for the fourth or fifth year in a row, whatever it is now against LSU. Oklahoma can't win a playoff game, save their life. Sun rises in the east, too, if you didn't know that. I don't know. Hey, go Tigers. But how about this Ohio State Tater game, though? Taters versus the Sucknuts. If I'm an Ohio State fan, or first of all, message to Ohio State fans, I know how you feel watching this first half. Ohio State completely dominated this game for the first quarter and a half, but you kept kicking field goals instead of scoring touchdowns. Big mistake. Dr. Jones, big mistake. Georgia did this all season long. The Florida game comes to mind. We dominated Florida like they owed us money, but we kept getting down to the red zone and kicking field goals instead of scoring touchdowns. What does that mean? Well, it means when the other team scores one fluke touchdown or any type of touchdown, they're automatically right back in the game, and they get momentum and all that, and that's exactly what happened in this game here. Ohio State completely dominated this game for the first quarter and a half, offensively and defensively. Clemson could do nothing offensively. Trevor Lawrence couldn't complete a pass. T. Higgins got knocked out of the game. Trevor Lawrence got knocked out of the game at one point due to a targeting call. And then defensively, or offensively, Ohio State was moving up and down the field and doing whatever they wanted to do, but kicking field goals. What happens? Clemson gets the ball midway through the second quarter. You get a couple of a couple of bucknut penalties. You had the targeting penalty, and then 2 plays later, you had a pass interference penalty. So you gave Clemson 30 yards. They then scored a touchdown, and then Trevor Lawrence with a 67-yard run with a couple of minutes to go before halftime to make this a 2-point game. So Ohio State leads 16-14 at halftime, and thank God we have a decent game to watch in the second half because, like I said, we don't normally get this in the playoffs. This is the 12th playoff game that we've ever had. This is the 6th year of the playoffs, so this is the 12th game. Of the other 11, only 2 have ended in single-digit victories. So thank God we're getting a game worth watching here. I think this will be a good game in the second half. We'll see which team can make some adjustments and come out and play in the second half. Hard to believe Trevor Lawrence more yards rushing than Justin Fields so far in the first half. Of course, that 67-yard run really helps. And obviously Justin Fields is hobbled with the knee brace, the MCL sprain. So that's kind of limiting what Ohio State is willing to do with him in terms of running the ball. I don't recall seeing not one Ohio State play that was a designed Justin Fields run. Now, he scrambled a couple of times, and even when he does scramble, you can see him favoring that knee. But should be a good second half. You got to capitalize on those opportunities, though. If you're Ohio State, you got to be kicking yourself right now. Scored, 1 touchdown and 3 field. Scored 4 times, is that right? Yeah, you scored 4 times, but you're only up 2. You got to quit kicking them field goals. I don't know what else to tell you. It's going to be a good game, though. We'll see. Clemson was a 2-point favorite. Right now, they trail by 2. So, we're going to get a game that's at least worth watching in the second half. I'm streaming the game over on the Patreon page. So, if you're a Patreon member and you didn't already know, go to the Patreon page. There's a link there. Click the link. You can hang out with us and watch the second half of this game. But I don't know. Hard to tell. Clemson gets the ball to start the second half here. If they come out right away and score, you got to be nervous if you're an Ohio State fan because I don't know. We'll see. Ohio State's got to figure it out. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the second half. Good luck to all you taters. Good luck to all you sucknuts. Somebody's got to win. As for the team that loses, well, you'll be on the Your Season Is Over video tomorrow, so don't worry. I'll be back after the game. Have a good morning in that, too, and also in addition to that as well.